Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? What we're going to talk about today is the Twilight Zone. And I'm kidding. During the end of the 20th century and the beginning of the 21st century, the Democrats were part of they were like the party of the future, and they were the party of Bill Clinton, Barack Obama, who were sworn in as presidents at the ages of 46 and 47, respectively, right? Today, that seems so long ago. And according to a poll that was done, 3/4 of the people who took this poll fear that 46's age could affect his ability to finish another term. And I agree with that. Nearly half of all registered voters say that Republican presidential nominee would be a better option than 46 in 2024. I'm a little on the fence about that. And it's not because I'm a 46 supporter, no. I just feel like the Republican Party is failing us. Okay, I've done a video on that, and I gave all the reasons why I feel that they're failing us. And I feel like they're failing us because of the fact that they didn't step up. They didn't step up when it came to the indictments and things like that. So, I will tell you who I do support. I obviously support 45, all right, for a Republican nominee, but who I really, really like, and this will be the first time I am openly admitting to actually liking and supporting a Democrat, and it's RFK Jr. So there's that. But, if Donald Trump becomes the Republican nominee, 47% of voters would vote for him. 46% said that they would vote for Biden. And Democrats were quick to defend 46's record, saying he's not getting the credit for what they think is a fairly substantial list of achievements. Okay, back up. Where's the list of achievements? Show me. Because I'm not seeing them. Just saying. So, no matter how much Democrats try to convince us, the Americans, the public, that Bidenomics is working, I know, Patches, you don't even have to say it. I'm hearing you. 58% of Americans still believe that Biden's policies have worsened the economic conditions, and they really truly have. Only 30% of Americans say that things are going well in this country. Where are you? Are you underneath your rock? Because obviously you're not watching what's really going on. So it may be true that on paper, 46 revived the economy, but the reality is that most voters' experience is different. Prices are up 16.9% since he took office. Real wages are down 3%. Mortgage rates are at the highest they've been in 22 years. Credit card debt has reached a new peak. And that's because people are living on their credit just to make ends meet. For many years, Democrats insisted that they were the party of the diplomatic solutions. Maybe the old Democratic Party, like when the Kennedys were in and stuff like that. Okay, yeah, sure. I agree with that. That's why I'm so gung-ho and ready to see what RFK Jr. will bring to the table. But today, they are eagerly sending depleted uranium rounds and internationally banned clustered munitions to another country. 46's poor approval ratings are likely also influenced by brewing scandal around Hunter. Over half of the voters believe that the president's actions related to his son's probe are inappropriate. And 61% say that they think that the president was involved in his son's business dealings. I don't know what to believe, so I'm not even going to touch that. Okay, so indeed there is mounting evidence that the Department of Justice is criminalizing the political activity of his enemies. while shielding his son from real prosecution, you know what I'm saying? But when he took office, he vowed that his administration would put an end to the division of the Trump years and would restore unity. If anything, I think there's more division now. But yet, on several occasions, 46 has made highly charged and antagonistic remarks about ordinary American citizens. You've heard what he's had to say. I don't even have to repeat it. But despite the media's efforts to portray him as this wise and grandfatherly figure, he often appears to be this angry, confused, like Walmart greeter lashing out at everybody. And it's like he's a grumpy old man, and it's a sin. But due to his age, an obvious cognitive decline, I mean, nobody can say that it's not happening because it's happening right in front of your eyes. It's unclear who is actually running the country and calling the shots here. But he is a corrupt, disoriented old man that is controlled by shadowy figures. Behind the scenes, it's emblematic of what the Democratic Party has become. Now, I could say who I think is calling the shots here. I think it's 44. But I'm not going to play the blame game here. But the old vibrancy and inspiring messages of hope and change are gone. They're gone. And all that remains is a cynical and desperate thirst for power. It's like a figurehead. Like the Democratic Party operates through secrecy. I can't stand it. It's like it's a secret. I can't stand it, and can barely conceal its contempt for large swaths of the country. It has become a part of like censorship and war, elitism, dishonesty. Why? You have to be transparent. Why not be transparent? I know, show me a politician that's not corrupt, that's not twisted, that's not crooked. But seriously, you want people to trust you. You want people to put their vote on you. But yet, you're a live and thieving whore. Just think about it. But there's only so long that Democrats can keep pretending that he's a competent leader. He's not competent. Does he even tie his own fucking shoes? I mean, seriously, but I think it's time for someone to finally state the obvious, especially when it comes to the poll numbers. This is what they said when it comes to the poll numbers. A lot of Democrats look at these numbers and they say, the whispers are finally showing up in the data. People are scared to come out and say anything about it. But I think it's important for us to have this conversation now because they're scared. They're scared. They really, truly are. They know but you know as well as I know, they're selected, not elected. Right on? And yet, he has shown no sign of throwing in the towel. I think he should, but that's just me. But rumors periodically fly that he's about to announce that he won't run for a second term. Many think it's going to happen. I don't think so, but it could. But the problem, but not just that, Harris, she's been giving interviews about, is she ready to take on the role and things like that? That cackling idiot. But anyway, so the problem for Democrats is that they might have no one who can replace him. They do. Patches, stop. They do. I mean, Harris, she's less popular than he is. And San Francisco's Gruesome Newsom, he's an albatross. He's a jack. Something wrong with him. If they're worried about not having a nominee for the Democratic Party, they're wrong. Put RFK Jr. in there. He's a badass. I like him. But this is perhaps what is most damning about the current state of Democrats. 46 may really be the best that they have to offer, but I really don't think so. This is going by their poll numbers. I'm telling you. And I know everybody's going to say, why are you voting Democrat? It's because the Republicans have failed their party. That's why. RFK Jr. is the way to go. I'm just saying, because I'm now independent. I'm going with my gut, not just I'm a Republican, so I'm only going to vote Republican. I'm an independent now. I'm going to vote for who my heart and my soul and my gut is telling me to go with. Just saying. All right, guys, I'm out of here. Okay, I will see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fearless. Ciao.